cars, guns, knives, just basic stuff. You gotta know how to make an omelet, right?
When you open up the Reeves chest, it's like, okay, we got that with the guns, we got this with the throws, we have this on the floors. These are the choke techniques. These are the knife techniques. So the more that he has to play with, he can work that into the choreography.
Everything's a weapon to him, whether it's hands-on or firearms or his car, whatever he has, he's gonna use as a weapon.
You have the first film, he would use one kind of weapon all the time, so it was very linear. Now we have up to 3 different weapons that he's using at one time, which adds a completely different aspect.
I've done a lot more training on this film than the first one in terms of guns.
We took Keanu through a lot of 3-gun training.
Speed draws, transitions, fast trigger pulls.
Keeping that kind of gunplay and fighting interesting, like gun-jitsu, up to snuff is our biggest mission. So we brought the masters in just so we can get the best knowledge.
We wanted him to be faster and be able to up his target acquisition, make him faster pulling up on targets, faster out of the holster, get him faster on the reloads, be able to correct malfunctions.
Yeah. I'm good.
We brought in Taron Butler, who's the national international 3-gun champion. It's about speed, precision, and timing. Moving targets, stationary targets. And the ability to transition between a pistol, a rifle, and a shotgun and back and forth.
I brought Keanu here, Taron Butler's shooting ranch up in Simi Valley, for a reason, because Taron is the fastest guy out there.
He's the best A-list celebrity that I've ever had out here. His intensity, his desire to get good is really what pushes me as a trainer to just get even better with him. You know, I've had guys out and they're great, who want to do the basics and kind of go, and they're good to go, and they'll look good enough for the camera and all that stuff, but he wants to take it to the next level.
For me, I enjoy the mechanics of it and figuring stuff out, and then trying to apply it.
He's never satisfied, and he wants it to be the best it could possibly be. But on the other hand, we look back at the videos like, God dang, that's an amazing run.
You start getting into how fast was your draw, how fast was your first pull, what was the time between your trigger pulls, how fast your reload, how fast can you run this course.
Yeah.
It's all about speed shooting while you're moving. And every time we're at Taron's, we can change the course. It's almost like choreography. He shoots one course, pistol, rifle, shotgun, and then the next time we change it.
And each session, he was firing anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 rounds. But it just builds in so much precision and so much muscle memory. We thought it was a good idea.
There is something to the mindset, and it does it to your body. You know, you have to be in it. You have to attack. If that gets ingrained into my body, then it's going to be second nature for me just to go into that position.
Car stuff came back pretty quick, through some 90s and 180s.
We were knocking the dust off with Mr. Reeves, getting him back in the saddle, and sliding the Mustangs around a bit. We just wanted to take him back to the basics. We just did some 90s into a mark and 180s to a mark. We started drifting a little bit, just kind of see where he's at, see how much he remembered.
The 90s were right there. 45s were right there. The drifting was pretty right there. So reverse 180 was a little new, so that was fun.
We trained Keanu specifically to the moves that we choreograph in the chase. So we're not so much building car chases in this film as much as we are car fu, where he takes the car and he smashes into people, he uses the car to hit people, he'll use the car to knock people over. This one's a lot more brutal.
All of this training helps when someone says, action! Fucking go, and you're like, on it!
Working? Afraid so.